Hey guys, so bad news for the Cartoon Network fan base. Apparently, it's officially confirmed that Adventure Time, Regular Show, and The Amazing World of Gumball, all of which will be canceled and will be replaced with the following shows, which are the Ben 10 reboot, which is scheduled for early 2017, the Justice League Action Animated Series, which is scheduled for October of this year, and the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs animated series, which comes out in the first half of next year as well. So this is actually pretty bad news for the Cartoon Network fan base, because a lot of people, fell in love with, Adventure Time and Regular Show. And in all honesty, I didn't start watching Gumball till like around the second season, so it's starting to grow on me a little bit as well. But basically, according to the CEOs of Cartoon Network, they said that they're trying to make Cartoon Network what it used to be and keep its primary demographic, which is their ages of 7 to 15. So, in all honesty, this is really not much of a surprise, because we've gotten over the top cartoons in the past 20 years since Cartoon Network has been on board. But basically, for the fact that we've had so many cartoons like come out, we've had, it's for the fact that we've gotten a new 90s show that's been rebooted, and a lot of people are saying that this Powerpuff Girls reboot is garbage. And for the fact that the TV show Mighty Magic Swords is actually believed to be the replacement for Adventure Time and Regular Show when it comes to comedic relief and overall action. And then you have Uncle Grandpa, who's currently on a hiatus and having its newest season being put into production. Steven Universe is still continuing its run. Clarence is still continuing its run and all that stuff. But for the fact that we're losing 3 of early 2010, like in early 2011's main series, I feel like this is really just one big middle finger, and I feel like a lot of people are going to lose a lot of respect for Cartoon Network once this is all over. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to tell you guys the lineup, and then I'm going to tell you guys the potential projects of what Cartoon Network could go through. So let's begin. So as it currently stands, Adventure Time, which began its run in April 2010, is going to be canceled in 2018. I'm sorry. Regular Show began in September of 2010 and will be canceled on January 13th, 2017. And The Amazing World of Gumball, which started in May of 2011, is scheduled for cancellation on February 22nd of 2017. Steven Universe, which began its run on November 4th, 2013, is currently still running. Clarence, which began April 2014, is still running. We Bare Bears from July 2015, still running. The Powerpuff Girls reboot began in April 2016 and is still going. The Mighty Magic Swords began September 5th and is currently running. And the Teen Titans Go series currently running as of April 2013. Now I'm going to tell you guys the possible projects that Cartoon Network has actually juggled with in the last few years. Believe it or not, that I did this video, and I'll put the link in the description below, that Cartoon Network actually tried to revive Courage the Cowardly Dog as a series, but due to failed ratings for its Halloween special back in 2014, it failed to generate a positive review and was put on the shelves as a series. And as for the Kids Next Door sequel, which has been titled by the creator Tim Warburton about Galactic Kids Next Door, where number one now finally has become a Galactic Kids Next Door member and is bent on destroying the world as it seems. We have that was also shelved because the pilot did not get greenlit for production, and Tim Warburton even said that he would approach Cartoon Network within 2 years of that pilot being aired. Now, considering it's almost been 2 years since that pilot aired, I believe that Tim Warburton might shed some light on the series for us at a later date. But as luck would have it, since we're all not that good with our luck or whatever, I'd like to say that thanks to Cartoon Network refusing to greenlight older cartoons and reboot an early 90s cartoon that was probably one of the biggest female superhero groups in the 90s, and then turned it into what it is now, is complete idiocy to me. But those are just the potential projects. And as for upcoming series, as I mentioned, the Ben 10 reboot, which is scheduled to be released in the UK on October 8th, is scheduled to come in between February and March of next year in the Americas. Justice League Action, which is a new animated series featuring Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, is scheduled to come out sometime in October. And the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball animated series has now been greenlit and is scheduled to be released sometime next year. So aside from all that, if it came right down to it, I mean, I'm not really too worried about how these series are going to work, because the way I see it is this: since Cartoon Network is trying to keep their demographic of ages 7 to 15, because of the fact that Adventure Time and Regular Show were both rated PG at the time, and still are, I believe this is the particular reason why they're canceling it, because they're trying to get back to the way Cartoon Network used to be. And yeah, I mean, in a sense, they have a point, but then again, we had Tom and Jerry for an extended period of time. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure the animal on animal violence is definitely where it falls into place, but for regular shows to be like, to use not profanity, but would use the word crap and all that good stuff, they would feel like this is definitely a wrong way to turn. So, in all honesty, for them to make these reboots and these new shows just so they can get back to the demographic of where Cartoon Network was all about the kids shows and didn't really have any provocative shows, or what they consider provocative shows, I don't see any much of a surreal reason to like cancel three of the best shows that Cartoon Network has had. I mean, if you think about it, they had Uncle Grandpa, which entirely makes no sense. And for whatever reason, I think they only wanted Uncle Grandpa on series is because they wanted it to differ from other cartoons, which in my case it differs because it's one of those cartoons that makes little to no sense at all. But anyway, that's my opinion, everyone. I hope you guys are just as upset about losing Regular Show, Gumball, and Adventure Time like I am. So if you guys want to share your thoughts, follow me in the links below, and by all means post your comments, and I will definitely do an open discussion video with those of you who feel the same way as I do. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.